Hi guys, Righteous Rhema here, bringing you your dose of truth for the day, and that is this. What are your acceptable forms of payment? Let people know what are your acceptable forms of payment. So I'm going to give you all an example. I was at a church a few months ago, and the pastor raised an offering at the end of service, and he said, I only take money, cash, or I think it was like PayPal or something like that. And so I did not have either my phone on me or something. I didn't have cash and I didn't have my phone on me. So I knew that I could not give him what he was asking for. And I wanted to, but I was like, I don't have his acceptable forms of payment. And that spoke to me. I was like, man, it's a good point. Like, if someone does not have something that's acceptable to you, you cannot receive it. So you ask yourself, what is acceptable to me? Ask yourself, what's acceptable to me? So I brought you out another example, this paper here. So let this November be the last November that you accept things that you claim are unacceptable. Let this be the last November. Let this be a November to remember. You remember, this is the last month I'm going to take things that I don't accept. So let's say this is respect. Let's say this paper is respect, right? This is respect. And I'm saying I only am accepting respect, conversations, deeds, touches, everything you give to me from this December going forward. Then it just let you finish the month out doing what you want to do. I said let this be the last November. So this is what I'm only going to receive as my acceptable forms of payment for December going forward. Now, what if someone says, well, I don't have this. I don't have a bunch of this. Straight paper. All I have is this. Do you take this? What do you say to that? If this is not what you're accepting in this season, you can't accept it. But what we do is this. We accept everything they give to us saying, well, hey, at least it's something. It's a conversation. It's a touch. It's love. It's a relationship. It's a job. It's whatever. You can't keep receiving everything and saying this is unacceptable. You cannot take disrespect from people at your job, your church, your family, your friendships, your neighbors, and then you turn around and you accept it. Every day you accept it. Then you turn around and tell your friends, girl, the boss today, you wouldn't believe what the boss told me today, girl, the pastor. Girl, he preached me over that pulpit, girl. He talked about me like a dog from that pulpit, girl. Or my boyfriend smacked it. Taste that my mouth today. My best friend stole something from my purse and she didn't give it back to me. What you're telling me is that every day you're accepting unacceptable forms of payment every single day. But when are you going to say, I don't take this. I'm sorry, I don't take this. Here you go. Thank you. Some of y'all, this is what you're taking. Whatever the last little piece they had in their purse, wadded up in the bottom of their purse, they just bounce off the floor and say, okay, you take this. And you're like, it's something. A $1 bill still works, right? Tell them December going forward, this is the only thing I'm accepting from you in form of text messages, phone calls, conversations, dates, invites, gifts. The only thing you're taking is this, you all. You have to show people what's acceptable to you. Get it? How do I know something is unacceptable to her when she tastes it every single time? So I want you all to understand that you can have a happy life your same self. You change nothing about yourself. You can have a much happier life if you just put up boundaries against unacceptable behavior. What is some unacceptable behavior? Something just not normal. And some of you grew up with something so you thought it was normal because you grew up and saw it. But yeah, it's not normal for people to punch you. No one should ball their fist and want to pummel you. That's not normal. I don't care what your mom and daddy did. That's not normal. I don't care what your boyfriend did, your husband. That's not normal to be punched. No one who loves you should pummel to get their fists together and just pummel you. I don't care if they're lightly doing it. Nobody should be hitting you. Nobody should be smacking you. Nobody should be pushing you, strangling you, pinching you, scratching you, throwing stuff at you. That's not normal, you are, and it's unacceptable. And I want you to repeat that to yourself, that's unacceptable. Say, how they've been treating me has been unacceptable. I cannot accept it anymore. Like I said, you can finish out this month. You can finish out the rest of this month Just remember, like, I remember there was a November to remember. That was the last month I took everything people wanted to give to me. And this is the thing, you all. You gotta have a lot less things, okay? You have a lot less invites, a lot less money, a lot less clients in the beginning. If you don't take this, you're not gonna have. So you would have had 3. Now you just got 1. But I'd rather everything I have look like this. Every conversation look like this. Every text message look like this. Every email, every meeting look like this. But you can't take a bunch of this. This is trash, y'all. It was once this, but it got crumbled together, thrown in the bottom of a purse, thrown in a trash can. Somebody's giving you their trash because they think you are a trash receptacle. They think that you are a trash can. They don't respect you. Folding it up. You don't want no beans in my respect. I want my respect to be flat out. I want to see it clear. I don't want to have to dig through and find the respect. It needs to be straight up apparent. Front and back, it needs to be straight up apparent. You don't have to, I don't have to dig and unfold and, oh, they have so many broken layers. They've been hurt. They've been wounded as a child. I don't care about that. Not December going forward. Everything you give to me, you better straighten it out when you get to me. Straighten it out. I'm not bringing an iron. I'm not rinsing it off. I'm not going to unfold it. Everything you give me in this season going to have to look like this, or I'm not going to receive it. So got to have a Bible verse example, of course. So Genesis. I've been studying Genesis, and I was reading about the gifts that Cain and Abel, the first siblings, that were recorded about in the Bible, Cain and Abel. And so Abel was a keeper of livestock. He kept, animals, in a farm type sense, I guess. And then Cain was over the field. And so the day came for them to present, something to God, Most High God. And Abel gave his best. He gave his first fruit. So if this was a bunch of babies that were born that year, whatever, he didn't give after he got all the rest of stuff up, and then he gave the last little sheet on the back of the thing. Let me give this to God. I spent my money on everything else. Let me give him some. He gave the first fruit. And it's funny because this thing I was given as a gift. The first sheet actually had it was like a gold embossment. It wasn't just like flat paper. It was gold embossment. The very first was like the prettiest. The first fruit. He gave God his best, and Cain gave God probably just some old thorn away stuff. I'm gonna give him this little lame sheep with a broken leg and spots all over his body. And so, what did Most High God do? Oh, I take whatever I can get. I take them however they come. No. God did not even receive Cain's sacrifice because it wasn't heartfelt. It wasn't sincere. He didn't really mean anything good about it. He didn't receive it. And so he's like, Cain, why are you so hurt? If you do what is good, will you not be accepted? That's the word to use. Accepted. Will you not be accepted? Would you not be received? If you do the right thing, it will be received by God. And I'm a daughter of the Most High God. And so if my daddy, God, don't receive mess, God is not desperate, y'all. And I am not desperate. I'm not saying everyone got to come to me 100%. Oh, I'm this, that, I'm big, bad. I'm not big, bad, nothing. I'm not nothing like that. It's not been no gangster hood stuff. Disrespect me, don't disrespect me. It ain't nothing like that. It ain't on no ghetto stuff. This straight up on, I'm not receiving any more disrespect. I'm 35 years old. I received so much disrespect over the years, over the decades. People gave me this kind of stuff all my life. This kind of stuff all my life. I don't like that. That's all I got. Take it. I don't want like that. I don't care. Take it. Can you give me something straight? No, this is what you're getting right here. And the interesting thing I noticed was that I would see them with other people, and they would give them all kind of respect. The pastor respect, their mama respect, their best friend respect, their child respect. And I was like, Misty, they don't respect you. It's not that they don't have it. They got them just like this here. It's just that when they get to you, they say, she don't know what she worth. She don't know what she deserve. I'm going to give her whatever. So I will admit it was my fault. If I accepted anything but the utmost respect from you, if I took anything because my hands have to be open to receive. If my hands are open to this, I receive it. My hands are open to this, I receive it. My hands are open to this, I receive it. That's my fault. I should have opened my hand to this and closed my hand to this, and I don't receive it. I don't receive this. I don't receive it. So I'm telling you all, it's up to you. You have to choose what your worth is. Know your worth and add tax. I think I'm worth $50 an hour. Make it 55. Just add tax. Just for the heck of it, just add tax. You know, well, I want to go to, he take me out to the movies and the dinner, and I do have a gift card. I could help pay for the dinner. Don't do that. If he wants to take you out and thinks you're worth something, let him pay for everything. Now, of course, second date, you can do whatever, go Dutch or whatever, surprise him every once in a while. Whatever relationship that you all have, you the breadwinner, it's going to be a little different. If he's unemployed, it's going to be different. What I'm saying is that you have to show people your worth. If you don't know your worth, they won't know your worth. No one's going to pay you what you don't charge. Whatever you charge is what you're worth. Okay, so just remember that you all, people don't know what's acceptable to you until you accept it. So women, you can smack them on the back of their tail and they accept it. So women, you can pinch them on their butt, they accept it. Some women, you can call them a bitch or a hoe, they'll accept it. Some women, you can have multiple girlfriends and they'll still be married to you, they accept it. But let this November be the last November. If you're trying to get like me and trying to get respect on yourself and have a little more shine to you, go to higher levels, different realms, dimensions, you're going to have to say no to some things. And you can't go to the next level with this right here. You can't go to the next level with all this right here. You have to take this right here. And everyone on the next level is getting it like this right here. So, thank you guys for watching. Please share and subscribe. Righteous Rhema. It's on my shirt. It's on my thing here. Righteous Rhema. Bye-bye.